Right, okay then, Bob, as you've just seen in the wire pick preparation part 1, how we prepared a set of pick wires quite quickly to open this lock mounted on the left. Now I'm going to show you quickly how we prepare the pick wires for when a lock is mounted on the right hand side of the door, i.e. bolt on the right. So first just take out my lock. So what we basically got, again I've just got a length of 14 gauge spring steel, because the only part now that we have to change is actually our tension tool. The pick that we prepared in part 1 for the left mounted lock will also do right mounted lock as well. So it's just the tension tool that I'm going to change. Again I've just got an approximate, anywhere between 8 and 10 inch length of 14 gauge spring steel, and I've created just a little thumb hole there, and all I now need to do is prepare the upstand. And again we always use the lock or the keyway of the lock being opened. It's not to say we always have to make picks for every lock that we go out and open actually on site, because we usually just make them for basic contractors 5 levers locks, and if need be we can adjust them down to suit some of the smaller keywayed 2 and 3 lever locks. Okay, but our upstand height now for our right mounted tension tool is going to be just approximately 1 times key blade height, and i.e. that's just the rectangular part of this key blade, not the stem or the pin part like so. So again I can just take that measurement approximately using my thumb. Okay, and again with a pair of pliers I'm just going to bend that upright, so nice and straight with the front end. Okay, make sure that's square, a little bit more. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, so I've got my upstand, and what I now need to do, again, just like on the left mounted tension tool, I just need to file the side of this upstand that's going to be making bolt contact, and in this case it's going to be now this side of the upstand. So I'm just going to pop that into a vise again. Okay, I've got that in the vise. Again, you notice how I've not trimmed that down, because I can actually just tell by eye that that's the right height. So I'm literally going to just file down the side that's going to be making contact with the bolt, and that's this side here. Okay, so let's get that going. Okay, and again just get rid of any burrs, because we don't want to leave burrs on the bolt. Okay, that feels absolutely fine. So I'll pop that out. And what you can see is I've literally just filed the side of this tension tool that's going to be making contact with the bolt tail, just here. Okay, and this, of course, it doesn't have to be a work of art. So just pop my lock back into the vise now on the right hand side. Okay, we'll just lock this off. Okay, so my picking remains much the same, but now what you'll notice, the upstand height is shorter, because that way that allows me to get onto the bolt, which is now in front of me just inside the lock case, and apply tension onto that bolt. But at the same time, it may be quite difficult to get my picking. You can see how I'm sort of on top of myself here. So what I'm now going to do is bend this tension tool, offset it. So literally I can have the tension tool away. And that will give me more room to go in with my pick and manipulate through the pack. So what I'm going to literally do, pop my tension tool into the vise. And this would just be offset so the pick would remain nice and close to the door. And I literally just offset that, give it a bang bring it nice and square. So that's my tension tool now offset. Lock back in the vise. And now what you'll see is now I can get my tension tool in, hold it, make sure it stays up, and apply my tension on. So now I'm just going to go in with my pick again. I'm just going to come out of the way so you can see a little bit more. Go in and start to pick. Some very low ones in here. Again, I get little bits of give every now and again. You can see there, just gone. So that is our tension tools for a right mounted lock.